The RTE All-Ireland Drama Festival got underway last week in Athlone, and you may have heard Karina Buckley reporting in over the weekend with Claire Byrne, but I promised she would be back today. And it was last night the reigning champions Kilmeen drama group were on stage, and Karina was there to see how they fared. So, how was their performance? Was it worthy of another title, Karina?
Well, Ronan, there certainly was a lot to like in Kilmeen's production of The Weir by Conor McPherson. It's a play that focuses more on storytelling than dramatic interactions, as four lads in the local pub spin yarns about ghosts and fairies to their new neighbour Valerie, but it turns out she has a chilling story of her own to share. Brian Marshbanks began his adjudication by wondering if the cast would be able to bring a play like this to life visually, as it reads more like a radio play. He also hoped that they would capture the moods and atmospheres of the text as well as its humour, and wondered how they would deal with the abundance of pauses called for in the script, saying that when they're not well handled they can be a bit of a disaster. Now, it turns out he needn't have worried on any of those counts, Ronan. As soon as the action got going, it was clear that the cast were remarkably at ease with the rhythm of the play. The adjudicator said that there were many magic moments in the production and highlighted sequences that he thoroughly enjoyed, like the lighting of cigarettes and the serving of wine. He described the way director Tim Coffey grouped the characters on stage as picturesque, and those of us who have heard all of his adjudications so far know just how important groupings are to him. He admired the rapport between characters and the changes of pace that accompanied their entrances, and described their movement as beautifully devised. He felt the big speeches that are so demanding on an actor's technique were handled fluently, easily and confidently, and commended the concentration of the cast as they supported the speaker by staying very still. The adjudicator did feel the final speech wasn't as powerful as the ones that had preceded it, and thought that the problem was in the writing, although he did find that it was compounded somewhat by the way it was staged, so he did feel that the production dipped a little at the end, which was a pity. He also felt that more could have been made of the tension between the blustery Finbar and the rest of the characters, but other than that he had few criticisms to make. He was wowed by the set, aspects of which he described as splendid, and he also described the performances in superlative terms, although as a Scot he did have trouble with Donny Walsh's strong West Cork accent. As in previous nights, he felt that the lighting added warmth, mood and atmosphere, and that the costumes were well thought out. Now, he ended his adjudication with a stunning endorsement, saying that there were so many of the components in the production that he'd really like to have filmed to illustrate points he makes all the time. So maybe he should have a chat with the TV crew that have been following Kilmeen and 6 other drama groups since last September for a 6-part series with the working title Strictly Amdram, to be aired on RTE television in the autumn. Tonight, Ronan, it's more McPherson and our second production of The Seafarer, this time from Thurles Drama Group. The word on the street is that it's the dark course of the competition, so watch this space.
And we'll talk to you again tomorrow, Karina, face to face, because I'll be with you in the Athlone studio tomorrow afternoon on Radio 1. So thanks indeed for that report on the RTE All-Ireland Drama Festival. Karina Buckley, who'll be there tonight when it's another McPherson, the second production of The Seafarer. And as I say, I'll be in Athlone tomorrow.